toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Utes will put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Jayhawks offense will have the football first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QB.
Finds his big tight end. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Looking for a man, it's Daniels. Gets it out fast. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab, it's Pickett.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field.
He'll off one deep down the left side. It's complete. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bent bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Utah Utes offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question, it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And the Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run it from the gun. Sweet cut there. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Here's the pressure. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Utes will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll take it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on second down. They're setting up the screen. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Gets the back moving. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Quick completion to the right. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. The Jayhawks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And it's right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Utah offense returns, ready to go back on the attack. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. A strike downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Looking to throw on first down. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
And the Utes will have it 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option, the give. Sweet cut there. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I like the adjustments from this offense from first possession to second. Like first possession, you could tell maybe a little bit nervous. Maybe just not starting the way they wanted to. Didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together. A good response from punting last drive.
off the play fake on first down. Hauls it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got him downfield. Oh, what a move to get open. Touchdown, Utes. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Gives it on the option. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Tight end now in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fighting off the defender. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And now this offense will take the field again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Breaks into the open. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
He's going to take off. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Bentley. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Fires to the end zone. Picked off.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting it in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
offense returns to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They'll leave it with him. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Finds his man, it's Davis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. On target over the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Utah! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They took it 68 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Pickett. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. Finding an escape route. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
To the air, it's Daniels. Quickly complete. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the single running back. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Jayhawks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Pickett. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Fires to the middle. A little floater there that falls incomplete. And the Utes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. They make a stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. On the option. He'll toss it. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Henderson. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun. Give on the inside. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. We're through 1 and What a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking for the goal line. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kansas.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. That's caught. It's Davis. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Utes in a good spot here with second and short. To the air. It's Dampier. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Unloads it left. And his throw is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give out of the gun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He'll sneak it. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And the Utes look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle and he flat dropped it. So now it's second and long. He'll pull it on the read. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Behind the chains now on second and long. Give to the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back to throw, it's Daniels. He tosses one high playing deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Bentley. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Throws to the wideout. Got a man. It's Davis. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Pulls it in. It's Davis. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Gonna look downfield again. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now on comes the field goal unit. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off play action on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Got the first down. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Unloads to the right. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Takes the easy one to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Oh, better look out. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Jayhawks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It is good. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when he hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. At the 35, he's got room. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The short hands. It's Davis. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. On the run, it's Parker. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And the try is no good. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good. Still down by 6.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
To throw, it's Daniels. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed over the middle, it's Henderson. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, the defense just needs to do a better job on that critical situation. That was a golden opportunity to get off the field, but quarterback and receiver, they were just better on that one. Nice throw. Nice job by the receiver getting his feet in bounds.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Just keeps swinging it. He makes the grab. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. To the air on 2nd down. It's complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Jayhawks have their offense in high gear. Oh, they're after him. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Shows him the stiff arm.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Trying to make magic with his feet. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Wide out trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pushes for the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas Jayhawks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Finds his big tight end. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Puts it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Utes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. They'll try the run. Nice move to keep running. On the sweet spin, and he's free. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Utes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. The Utes will call on their punt team. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And this offense has done a good job coming out the gate strong. They've been really, really good. This is the type of play, man, you can give momentum back to the defense, swing it back to the other side if you're not careful with the football.
Caught. He stopped a little bit short. They'll mark it at the 38. It's 4th down. The Jayhawks decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Dampier. And those... Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Handoff from the gun. Plows through the defense. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Bentley.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
And the Utes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
To the air on 1st down. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Bentley. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He slides that just inside the right upright. That gets them back to within 10. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll give it to the back. He's past the 30. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. Fires to the big fella. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Fires complete on the crosser. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He'll keep it himself. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Fires toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. He'll pull it on the read. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going downfield for the big play. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bentley. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
Lets it fly. Snags it down the right side. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
To the air, it's Dampier. Quick completion on the out. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. And the Utes can really attack on this second and short. The run from the shotgun. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll go to the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. Gets it out quickly. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. And off from the shotgun. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They think there's room to run to the right here. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back looking for room. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Got his man. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Jayhawks are rolling down the field. He'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Jayhawks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. To the ground, he's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Finds a man on the right. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Motion from the wideout. On the run, it's Parker. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Going for 6. Touchdown, Utes. Fitted in the window for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So a drive there of 82 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. Nice move there. Still making moves. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Leaves it with the running back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. He's got him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Got it in the middle. It's Pickett. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Henderson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Jayhawks have this offense rolling. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. They take the lead with the 6. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Both of these teams working over this scoreboard so far, Jesse.
And I think for the offense on the field now, they can't worry about the other offense. Obviously, they've both been having success. You just got to focus on yourself, keep executing, because you've been lighting up the scoreboard.
And defensively, heck, you might as well be aggressive. All you got to do is get one turnover, get the ball back to your offense, because your offense has been great all day long.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Calls his own number. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of there. And it was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just started rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Kansas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys. They usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. The Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to pick up yardage.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Quick catch on third down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man, he had to get rid of that thing. I don't even think he had time to find the laces, but he picks up the first down.
Yeah, that's a great job. You know, third and short, the defense is bringing pressure. He sees the pressure, gets the football out, and gets just enough for the first down.
And the Jayhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run the screen. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. The run to the right. He's in open space downfield. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Gonna let it fly. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Kansas Jayhawks. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
And the Utes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Got his man. Turning it on. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Got it set up on the outside. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Utes are marching down the field. He's got it on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. With the catch, it's Parker. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And that is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. The give is to Williams. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's knocked away, incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And the Jayhawks send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Utes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. He makes a catch. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
46-yard line. And 1st down.
To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looking to throw, it's Dampier.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to it. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll give it on the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Power football with the run. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it. It's Williams. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. They've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the right side to tuck and run to, and let's see what they do to finish off this drive.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Dropping back, it's Dampier. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
Brings up 2nd down.
Trying play action. Catch in the middle, it's Clemens. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
To the tight end.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Bentley. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The Utes getting set on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Parker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Utes!
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
And he puts through the extra point. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds a tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Got some of the work done on 1st down. Let's see what they have on 2nd down. Buys a little time. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Might be looking to run. Quarterback gets enough. Nice pick up there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
1st down for the offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Sends it downfield. Got it in stride inside the 20. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Now from inside the red zone. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Grabbed behind the line. It's Davis. Touchdown, Utah! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this. You keep finding them.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it back while they're clinging to this lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They want that clock to run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Got out of trouble and throws. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a... And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. And the Utes in the hurry up.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
The Utes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Touchdown, Utes! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
But one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's perfect. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The give to the tailback. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. To the air, it's Daniels. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Gain of 5. And that's a first
And
down.
quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. They're dealing with a second and long.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Davis. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. They've got the screen set up. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Davis. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David, they played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.